Rain fell steadily over the city of Brighton Heights, washing the streets in silver reflections as Naomi Reed walked from building to building, her coat pulled tight against the chill. Each glass tower she approached looked impressive. Untouchable places where decisions were made quickly and people like her were often overlooked just as fast. Naomi's resume was strong. Years of experience, creative ideas, proven results. But interviews rarely went beyond polite smiles and rehearsed questions. She had learned to recognize the moment when interest faded, when confidence surprised them, when her ideas were met with raised brows instead of curiosity. Still, she kept going. She had a reason bigger than herself. At home, her younger brother Caleb studied late into the night, relying on her support to stay in school and dream beyond their circumstances. Giving up was never an option. That morning, Naomi stepped into Redwood and Vale, a prestigious consulting firm known for its exclusivity. The lobby was pristine, quiet, powerful. She waited, hands folded, heart steady. The interview that followed was brief, professional, and distant. Her answers were thoughtful, but the room felt sealed shut. When she left, she didn't wait for rejection. She already knew. Outside, the rain had slowed. As Naomi passed the lobby windows, she noticed something unusual. Papers were scattered near the reception desk, and a man stood nearby, clearly frustrated. It was Thomas Vale, the company's founder, struggling with a last-minute client issue. Without hesitation, Naomi paused. Calmly, respectfully, she offered a solution clear, efficient, and thoughtful. She wasn't trying to impress. She simply wanted to help. Thomas listened. Years of experience had taught him to recognize confidence disguised as humility. In her few quiet sentences, he heard clarity, insight, and sincerity. Before Naomi could walk away, he asked her to return the next day to present her ideas to the executive team. The invitation felt unreal. The days that followed were challenging. Naomi faced skepticism and subtle resistance. Some questioned why she had been given this opportunity at all. But Naomi stayed focused. She answered every challenge with preparation, patience, and honesty. She didn't compete for attention. She earned respect. Thomas watched closely. What impressed him most wasn't just her intelligence, but her integrity. Naomi worked to solve problems, not to shine. She spoke with purpose, not ego. The turning point came during a critical client presentation. Pressure filled the room. Naomi's strategy was thoughtful, inclusive, and forward-looking. She anticipated concerns, offered alternatives, and spoke with quiet confidence. When the meeting ended, the room was silent, then nods followed. The decision was unanimous. Naomi was offered a leadership role, one with real influence. She accepted not for status but for impact. She introduced mentorship programs, fair hiring practices, and systems that valued character as much as performance. Slowly, the culture shifted. People who had once felt invisible began to be seen. One evening, rain returned softly to the streets. Naomi walked past the same buildings that once felt close to her. They no longer seemed intimidating. She had earned her place not by force, but by perseverance. She realized something important. Success isn't about being let in. It's about becoming impossible to ignore.